for me personally, my second home. So from the experience I had with purchasing the first and kind of seeing how the market fluctuated, I think this was definitely an opportune time to take advantage of some of the pricing and some of the government programming, and just mortgage rates in general. I think really were an excellent time to buy.
I wasn't familiar with the lingo of what a mortgage is. I didn't know all the different kinds of scenarios, and Hovnanian really made it a lot easier for us, or for me actually, and just reinforced what he already knew. So once I got that kind of comfort, it made it a lot easier to say yes. They broke down mortgage rates. They fully explained to me the different types of mortgages. And I repeatedly asked the same questions, and she repeatedly answered me because I would forget, and and I didn't want to always ask him. And so it ended up that she just was very helpful. It was Jamie.
Yeah, and it was email, phone. They would call, they'd email us right away. So I just think the constant communication with her put her at more ease, made my job a little bit easier. Yeah, we're fortunate enough here at Delaware Run to they have a 5-year tax abatement program, which is excellent. Considering real estate property tax and things like that, especially in New Jersey, I think that was a great program to take advantage of, as well as we, like Tina mentioned, financed through Hovnanian Mortgage Company, which provided us an opportunity to receive a credit towards closing, which again was fantastic for a new couple trying to establish themselves. So it was great. When you look at it in terms of the investment portion of it, and just the fact that there's just good program and the rates are excellent, I think it's definitely a smart and safe time to buy. No one could predict the future, but at least we're investing towards a positive future.
Plus, Hovnanian made it very secure in the fact that they made sure of, they were exact with banking, and she said that the reason that they did that was so there wasn't a problem in the future of, what happened years ago. And so they made me feel a lot more secure that they're making sure they're putting their time and effort into making this as safe as possible for everybody involved, and that made it better for me and for us.
Going through the process of the color selection, from basically just designing everything the way we wanted it in terms of color combinations, the flooring, the cabinetry, and I really think that they take the little details into consideration, and I'm just happy with the fact that we got to see the process through. I work fairly close, so I was here weekly to kind of just see the process of the house being built, and to see what it is that we picked out, several months prior, come to life. I think was really been rewarding for me.
I like the feature of the open window in the kitchen overlooking into the living room. We've found that to be a really great feature as far as being in the kitchen, cooking, watching TV, and that was
the open layout.
Open layout.
Yeah, with the dining room and the living room, and being able to see through that opening there. Also, when we entertain, it was nice, a nice flow. You have the people all in there; they don't have to be right on top of each other to kind of communicate and stuff. It was pretty neat. I think it was really easy from start to finish. They're very attentive to our questions, like she mentioned. We were fortunate enough to have folks that were willing to work with us, and they continue to work with us now if we ever have questions. So I think that's important. As I mentioned before, I felt like they weren't just trying to just sell the house to us. They really cared about us being a home owner as opposed to just another buyer. And I felt like it was more of a comforting feeling knowing that you have people that care about your satisfaction. So I was happy with that process.
I agree.
She agrees.